Okay, good morning. It is Sunday, October 18th. I'm about ready to get some breakfast. I think it's going to be oatmeal for breakfast. I'll feed the babies. Christy's sitting on the bed here with me. Oh, that's my baby girl. That's my baby girl right there. That's my baby girl. That's Mama's baby girl, yes. She's old. Aren't you, Prissy? Are you old? Is Prissy old? Is Prissy old? Yeah, Prissy's old. She's an old girl. Yes. She's about 9, 10 years old. She's getting old. Nothing exciting has happened this weekend. Nothing. Yesterday I worked in the art room. I had a few things I still needed to get done. I had a cart to break, so I had to deal with that. But I wanted to put together my 2-ounce craft paint rack that I got. So I got that put together. So when I get done here, I'll put that video on that I recorded yesterday, because I recorded yesterday, but I didn't hit the record button a couple times. So I only have the, bits and pieces from yesterday, but I did put that in there. I went to dinner at my friend Suzanne's daughter Sharon's house. I went there last night for dinner, and it was a nice time. Everybody was very pleasant. It was a pleasant evening. Um, the food was good. Her husband, Blue, as they call him, he pulled out pictures and showed me some amazing pictures of Germany when he was stationed in Germany. I mean, the architecture in some of the buildings that he showed me, and the murals on some of the buildings was amazing. So I think I was there for about 4 or 5 hours. So when you're someplace 4 or 5 hours, you didn't have a bad time. So, and my friend Suzanne's mother, Miss Betty, was in town, and her sister Julie was up here for a visit. So I got to see them before they went back to Florida. So, but I think we're going to have breakfast, and I think we're going to go to church. And hopefully at some point today I will show you guys what I did in the art room. But that might be another video. I am going to Bevel's and Wes's after church today. I think I'll go to church, come home and have lunch, and then I think I'm going to Bevel's and Wes's, because I think Wes is taking me target shooting. Like practice, so I can see how I do with my rifle, because I've not shot the thing yet. So in a bit, I gotta eat and get dressed for church. So I gotta feed the babies. She's liking this. I gotta feed the babies. Yeah, I gotta feed the babies. The house is nice and warm. We had the heater on all night on low, and it's kept it a consistent. Let me see what the thermometer says. Let's see. It's kept it. I mean, the art room has probably got a coolness to it. Let's see. Let's see what this says. Let me flip if we can see this together. It says it's 72 in here, which isn't bad. I want another thermometer, because I want to hang. This one was on the back room, but I want to hang a couple up. So I had pulled it down when I painted the door jamb. So I want a couple more of these old thermometers. So that's one of the things I was looking for at Court Days, but they were outrageously expensive. Ooh, I was like, I don't think so. I mean, I saw a Morton Salt one I thought might be kind of cute in the kitchen, but the woman wanted $150 for it, and there was no way I was spending $150 on that. All right, let me fix myself breakfast. My hot water, my electric kettle just went off, so I need the water hot. So in a bit, guys, in a bit. Okay, you guys, I'm about ready to put the rack together for these paints here. I got more down in this box. So I'm about to put this rack together that I got for these paints. So let me set you guys down and let me open this up. All right, you guys, this is how it comes. It's 126 craft bottle paint rack. Craft bottle rack. So it says requires wood glue for assembly. I got wood glue. But let me put it together. All right, basically you get 2 pieces with circles, a back piece, a top and bottom piece, and side pieces. That's what you basically get. And the dogs are barking at something. Gotta go see what they're barking at. Hold on. Okay, got my wood glue out. I got Tide Bond original wood glue. So I think I'll put it on these the little nubs here. The little nubs. There's nothing saying one is front, one is back. So I think I'll put it on the little nubs and then put it together. This might be a little bit of a messy job. So let me put it together and then I'll show you guys. It's really simple though. It's self-explanatory here. Kind of, sort of. So I guess it has to dry before I put my paints in it. So I guess I'm going to try to put glue on all the seams. Maybe I have a paintbrush I'll find a paintbrush that I can salvage, that I can slaughter with this project. That's what I'll do. I'll use a paintbrush. I'll find one that I can give up for this. All right, in a bit. Okay, you guys, rack is built. It's wet. I'm going to let it dry before I put the paints in it. But they should fit like that. And then you can hang it on the wall. See? So I'm going to let it dry. You can put 126, there's a picture of it. You put 126 craft bottles in it. So, it was a little, okay, it was easy to put together because you only had the 2 of the top pieces here and the back piece. And the back piece, there's 4 holes to hang it on the wall. So it's been like laser cut. And then you only had the bottom piece here and 2 side pieces. That wasn't the pain in the butt about putting it together. And you're supposed to use wood glue. So what I did was I put wood glue all around the edges of these pieces. And that way there's wood glue between these notches here on this bottom piece and the side pieces. Like right there you can see some glue. I mean, it should dry clear. It should dry clear, so like there you can see glue. So it'll dry clear, but the pain in the butt was lining them up. As you were trying to put it all together. It's like you needed another set of hands, but at the same time, another set of hands would be in the way, if you know what I mean, kind of thing. So this floor needs another paint later. I had one of those plastic mats underneath the chair so you don't tear up the floor. Well, all it did was, not being, with the house is closed up, it just made the paint stick to the mat. So that was a bad idea. But I'm going to let that dry overnight probably, or let it dry for a couple hours. Probably should do it overnight. And then I will figure out where I'm going to hang it up. I think it's going to be hung over there. I think that's where I'm going to put it. In fact, I'm thinking about hanging... I think it's going to be hung there. Maybe the spray paint one will be hung there. And maybe this one will be hung there. I could hang it on that wall. I'll figure it out. I don't know if you can see the little... There's like... You can't see them, and I'm not flipping it. Because I got it... I don't want to leave it on the floor to dry. Because I don't know if any glue has oozed out of the bottom here. And I don't want it stuck to my floor. Because this is a wood painted floor. Alright, so I'll let that dry. Then I'll load it up with paint. Like I said, I can put 126 little jars of paint in there. So I will see what I have. I probably have duplicates of some stuff, and I will go from there. This is going to be very nice. Do I want one of these necessarily in Florida? I don't know. I might turn around and order another one for Florida. But right now I wanted one here because I knew my art room in Kentucky was 1/4 of my art room size of my art room in Florida. And I think for the fact that I put so much stuff in here and what I want to work with, I think I've done a pretty good job. So as soon as I get this on the wall, I'll do a once over of the whole room so people can see what the room looks like. But until then, I'll see y'all in a little bit. I'm going to start to get around to go to Suzanne's daughter Sharon's for dinner tonight. All right, in a bit. All right, you guys, this is what my oatmeal looks like. Okay. We had discussion last night on oatmeal, how it should be cooked. I said, this is all I can do right now because I don't like I don't like the texture of oatmeal. Honestly, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the fact that it's, see how when you hit it, those little threads of sticky come up. Maybe that's what it is. If I work it right, I won't be able to eat this morning. I put fruit in it to help disguise it. Gracie, no. She growls once in a while at Prissy over food, and Prissy was their bowls are sliding around, and Prissy's bowl slid near her. She growled at her. But yeah, I just don't like I like an oatmeal cookie, but it's not a wet oatmeal texture, and I think that's what it is. I think I've had like granola on top of a yogurt, and I didn't care for it, the dish in general, granola over yogurt, because I'm not a big yogurt person, but it wasn't too bad. And I don't mind granola bars. Once in a blue moon, I'll get there was a brand that the Dollar Tree actually carried that was a small bar, and I would sometimes throw that in my purse because I would have it on my hand when I was with when Mama was sick, and we were going back and forth to cancer centers and stuff, and doing chemo. I would have them in my purse in case I got hungry while I was waiting a long time. Because if she was getting chemo, they were giving her snacks and stuff like that during her chemo sessions, but not for the person with the patient. So I would sometimes keep those in my purse, but I haven't had those in a while. I gotta go back to eat my breakfast before it gets cold. Okay, you guys, I got all dressed to go to church, and I drove there, and apparently it's not happening. So let me show you. I actually look nice today. See? I look nice. I put on jewelry. I brushed my hair. I put on a different pair of glasses. Put on some prettier shoes. And I actually look nice. I don't wear makeup. I'm not going to say I'll never wear makeup again, but I don't wear makeup. But I took a shower last night, so I smell good. So they just didn't have church. They didn't have it. And they don't have Facebook that I can find. I went to this church 2 weeks ago, and I could not find a Facebook page or anything from them. When I looked them up, they don't even have an active website or anything. There's a listing for them on Google, but there's no website for them. So, needless to say, I had no way to check to see if they were having a service or not, since there has been a slight increase in COVID cases in Kentucky. Who knows? Maybe somebody's sick. Maybe the preacher's sick or something. And they didn't have my phone number to call me and tell me, because I only went once. I didn't go last Sunday because I can't remember why I didn't go last Sunday. Prissy, why didn't Mommy go to church last Sunday? Do you remember? I don't remember, but might have been because it was raining. It has started to rain here now. So what I did was I got dressed to get sprinkled on and rained on. So we're just going to see how the rest of the day plays out. You said, okay, you guys, this is lunch today. Helping a lasagna and a piece of garlic toast. I think target shooting practice has been called off due to the rain. It's raining at the schoolhouse. And Bevel said it was raining at her place. So I think it's kind of been called off. But that's okay. If I don't get to go hunting this year, it's okay. I'll go another year. But, I'm prepared in case I can. So I'm going to enjoy my lunch, and then I'm going to go work in the art room for a while. And I will talk at you guys later. Bye. Okay, you guys, I am going to make something I ain't never made before. Yeah, I ain't never made before. Okay. I got this soup at the store at Save-A-Lot. And it's a condensed bean and bacon soup. It says it has in it white beans, tomato, bacon, sugar, of course, and then all this other stuff. Okay, but I'm going to use, how you like make a dish and use like cream of mushroom soup as like on rice or something like that? Well, I'm going to use this as like my soup base, if it doesn't smell too bad. It smells okay. I mean, I don't know what it's supposed to smell like, but it's not horrible looking. I was going to do Great Northern beans and ham for dinner tonight, but when I opened the cabinet, I saw this and thought, trying to find a spoon. I thought, I haven't tried this yet. So, I think I'm going to put this in this little crock pot. This little crock pot is kind of a, ooh, that's going to be a lot of bean. It says to add a can of water, so let's add a can of water. So, I'm going to add actually a little bit more water. Another half a can, at least. Because I'm also going to put in this with the little bit of leftover onion I have. Not a lot. I'm going to dice it up. And I'm going to put my leftover black beans I've been eating all week. They smell okay. I think they're just frozen. So I'm going to put those in there too. They just gotten frozen. Because it's been cold in the house and the fridge is cold. So put those in there. Dice up this onion. And I think I'm going to put some ham in there. Because I've got some ham I want to use up. So it'll either be good or it won't. That's all it'll be. Either good or it won't. I guess I could put a little bell pepper in it. I've got it. I'm not big on it, but I do have it. So let me put that onion in there. Not a lot of onion, but that's okay. And I thought about putting a little bit of corn in it. Just put a little bit more broth, water or whatever. Let me put the ham in there. It still smells fine. What's the expiration on this ham? Is there an expiration on this ham? I can't read with my glasses on anymore. No expiration. But I think it smells okay. It's not funny looking. So, let's just... I may go ahead and cut the rest of the ham up and put it in little baggies. And that way when I want to make beans and whatever, I've got it on hand and it's in the freezer. Then I just have to dump the frozen ham in. So that's what I may do with the rest of the ham. Is cube it up. And put it in some little baggies. So we'll put the ham in there. And then I thought about putting some corn in there too. Some So my dried corn, by the time I eat it, it'll be rehydrated. Because this is not for a few hours yet. So like I said, it's either going to taste good or it's going to suck. I don't know. So let me set this aside for a minute. Wash my hands. Get this corn open and put a little corn in there. Maybe put a little ham flavoring in that. Maybe put a little ham flavoring. I don't think I need any more broth, but wait a minute. I'm trying to open up my dried can. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's put some corn in there. Let's put about 3 tablespoons of corn. Okay. Stir that up good. Maybe put a little more ham in it. Maybe. Call this ham corn chili. I guess that's what I could call this. Ham corn chili. So let me that was 2 more slices of that ham in there. Okie dokie. Maybe we need a little bit more water. And maybe some ham flavoring. Maybe. I don't want to put any salt or pepper in it yet until I get to tasting it more. But I have this better than bouillon stuff. I'm going to put a little bit of that in there. This is supposed to be made with smoked ham. So I'll put a little bit of that in there. Just a little bit of that in there. All right, we'll plug this in. Let it cook for the next couple hours. And hopefully it tastes good. Hopefully. Put the lid on it. It should be more like a bean, ham, and corn kind of like chili. I guess I could put bell pepper in there. I said something about putting bell pepper, didn't I? Oh, let me put a little bell pepper in there. Only because I have it. Only because I have it. Let me get a clean knife out. I'm not a big bell pepper fan. I've eaten more bell pepper on my own lately than I ever have before. So, I just slice it in little pieces. Put that in. A little bit of bell pepper. Yeah, this could be more than enough bell pepper. Hopefully I get it a little bit here and there. Not a lot of it. See, I don't like to cook, but I like to get creative. Live this way kind of thing. It just sounded good to me. It just sounded, did that go in that good? It just sounded like it would go together kind of thing. You know? So, that's what it sounded like. So, I thought a piece of bell pepper went in this drawer. If it did, I want to get it out. Because I don't know if that would entice a killer or not. I guess. Yep, there it is. I got it. I found it. Teeny tiny little piece of bell pepper. Put it in the trash can. Alright, so we'll put this away. I think we got more than enough broth in there. That should be good. We'll put the lid on it. We'll let it cook a while. And see what we have in a couple hours. It's already getting warm, so we will see what we have. Hopefully, we have a really good corn ham chowder kind of, or chili kind of thing. Okay, in a bit, guys. Okay, you guys, here's my soup. I've already tasted it once, and what I tasted was really, really good. It was really good. So, I'm going to heat up a biscuit left over from last night's dinner. Or maybe not. But that's what I'm having for dinner tonight. There's enough left over for maybe 2 lunches. So, oh, it smells so good. And it started with a can of this and some black beans. Next time I'll open a can of this and put a whole can of black beans in it. I think there's just enough corn in it. You know, just enough corn. So, oh, it smells so good. Give me a glass of water and I'm going to enjoy that for dinner tonight. So, see y'all later. See y'all later. You know what? I'll see y'all in the next video, okay? I'll see y'all in the next video. So, if you like my videos, like and subscribe. If you don't, I'm sorry. But enjoy the craziness of life because you might just laugh about it when you tell a friend. I'm going to enjoy my dinner. Work in the art room for a little while. And head to bed in a little while. All right, bye.